Hey, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster. I realized I forgot something. We're gonna go back and get it before I continue on. We're gonna finish Zozo today. And yeah, I forgot to get something from a pot earlier. I was kind of wondering what was going on there. You can steal from these harvesters. You can actually steal a dragoon boots, which is a really nice relic for Edgar in particular. Oh no. Please don't. No. That's okay. We'll heal him up. We might we'll see. Hold on. Phoenix down. Let's hit him with a couple regular potions. Need to go back where I got the whatever was in the potion, whatever was in the pot, the high potion or whatever it was. If things get too dire, we'll use our teleport stone and get out of here. There we go. That's what we're missing. Oh, it's these knives. Nice. All right. Okay, side attack. Let's use the drill. Oh, I shouldn't use the drill. Saman hit level 16. That's good. Let's just retrace our steps here. Oh wow, really? Only 4 MP? What if I spent all our MP on? Whatever. Let's use an elixir. Which I know, we gotta save them, but whatever. We're gonna get plenty more. There's plenty of clocks in the world. And then 1 potion on lock ought to do it. Ow! Right. Please don't. Please stop. No. You're just gonna sap all my MP away, huh? From forcing me to heal? Is that right? It's okay. We're at the boss, basically. Well, spoilers. It's not a boss. He's a nice guy. We're gonna quick save here just in case I do something stupid. What brings you... let me try that again. What brings you up here on this fine day? Do you need to get through here? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be in the way. I'm not very strong in a fight, and I'd hate for there to be any trouble, so why don't I just let you pass? This is Daddy Luma, as they call him sometimes. Let's use this. Aura Cannon. Mug. And the chainsaw. And I think that's good. This guy is going to drop real quick. A jeweled ring. Nice. He's orking. Oh my god, I killed him so fast. Snap, crackle, pop, baby, you're dead. He didn't even have time to use the potion. He normally uses potions on himself and does special shit. But not today. Today he's... Oh, I didn't get any XP. Twist headband, though. Nice. Who can use the twist headband? Isn't it even better? Let's try it on Locke, maybe? Increases your strength, agility, and stamina. Yeah, why not? We can put the green beret on Edgar. Oh, wait a minute. What do I get? Oh, there's nothing in there. Okay. And don't forget that these are chests. Sometimes people miss these. The Hermes sandals, which is great. That's automatic haste. The other ones are equipped on Terra, I believe. And an X potion. Let's do another quick save here. Oh, look, it's Terra. Let's put Locke in front. You know what? I don't have to put... It doesn't matter who's in front. I can just change with the buttons. So let's make it Locke. This makes sense. Terra? Terra? She's frightened. Who are you? This girl is your friend, I presume? Terra, is she alright? So, her name is Terra. Terra. Interesting. Her life is in no danger. She simply used a power she didn't know she had, and it overwhelmed her. Now her body won't listen to what she's telling it to do. As for myself, I am Ramu, the Esper. Ramu. You're an Esper? Don't Espers live in another world? That doesn't mean there's anything stopping us from living in this one. Espers come in a variety of forms. My appearance is similar to your own, so I can live here as one of you. He just looks like an old man with a rockin' beard, huh? Without fear of anyone discovering the truth. Why hide the fact that you're an Esper? Humans and Espers are incompatible creatures. But my grandma told me that humans and Espers once lived side by side. Of course, that was only a bedtime story. No, that was no fairy tale. That was the truth. Humans and espers used to live together in harmony. At least, until the War of the Magi. The War of the Magi. It took place long ago. Espers fought humans who had been infused with magical powers extracted from other espers. After that meaningless war had ended, the espers fashioned a new realm to which they exiled themselves. They feared that if they remained, it would only be a matter of time before their powers were targeted again. But then one day, about 20 years ago, humans stumbled upon the entrance to that hidden realm. Humans who knew, and thus began the hunt. For Gestal, the leader of the men, knew that he could use the powers extracted from us to create an invincible army. As soon as we realized what was happening, we erected a massive gate and forced the humans out. So cool looking. Is it not going to auto-advance? Guess not. Sure had no trouble auto-advancing earlier. Those who were captured are still held in the Empire's Magitek Research Facility, being drained of their powers. I narrowly escaped that same fate, and now I am here with you. He just drags her back to the bed. She seems to have calmed down a little. I called Tara here to me when I sensed that she'd lost control. She responded to that call. So Tara's an Esper? No, she's a bit different from us. She looks like she's in pain. She's afraid of what she is, and that is a painful thing. What can we do to help her? Once she understands her true nature, the fear and doubt should subside. Is there nothing we can do? The others of my kind who are trapped in Gestal's Magitek Research Facility may be able to help her. And if we get inside that facility, you're sure we'll find them. Celes looking real guilty over here. The Magitek Research Facility? Your people are in there? I escaped alone, abandoning my friends and hiding here like a coward. But I fear I can remain here no longer. What do you mean? Gestal's methods are mistaken. He knows only to drain an Esper's powers by force, but that's not the way to unlock our potential. Only when we become Magicite can our strength be transferred in full. What are you saying? I'm going to turn myself into Magicite so I can lend you my strength. Magicite? Magicite is an Esper's power in its purest form. When an Esper dies, Magicite is all that's left behind. But I was so fascinated by the idea of Magicite as a kid. Magical stones that held like, untold power. These are my companions who fell as we fled the Empire, and I will give you my power as well. So Espers don't leave a corpse, they turn into a stone called Magicite. You're really gone, aren't you? He turned himself to Magicite. He gave up his life to help us. I like how Magicite is similar to some of the other Final Fantasy games talk about Auracite, especially Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy 14. Uh, they're quite fond of the idea of crystals and stones and stuff to contain power. Why would you do such a thing? If our power is used for destruction, the skies will darken and life will fade from the earth. You must stop the Empire. There must not be a second War of the Magi. Obtained Ramu Magicite. Oh boy. Obtained Kate Sith Magicite. Obtained Siren Magicite. Obtained Kirin Magicite. We'll put on Magicite in a little bit. Anyways, Magicite is how you, as I mentioned earlier, I talked about upping your stats as you leveled. Magicite is the way to do that. And it is also the way to learn spells. And everybody in this game can learn magic. And it's gonna be a very mystical, magical time by the time we're done with all the Magicite. And we will be getting all the Magicite. Oh, hey, Cyan. Everyone's here? I was just thinking, let's talk on the way back down. Sorry, I didn't buy your sword, bro. So the Empire's been draining magic from Espers. Celes, was all of that true? I was asleep when they performed my infusion, so I don't know for sure. But I've heard rumors to that effect. I suppose we must find a way to slip into the Empire. We'd best split up again. We still need to beef up our defenses in Narsh. That would indeed be wise. I'll go to the Empire. I know it inside and out. But alone? Don't worry, I'll go with her. Of course you will. Locke. Might I advise going in greater numbers? We're going to take our boys with us, Sabin and Edgar. The Figaro twins. I love Gao and I like Cyan, but... Sorry. I'm just going to take these guys. Yes. Wait for us back in Narsh. Don't worry, we'll be fine. If we need to change party members, I guess we'll have to head back to Narsh. So how are we going to get there? The Empire's on the southern continent. But they've closed all the harbor... Excuse me. But they've closed all the harbors and no ships are permitted to leave port. The town of Jador to the south is full of wealthy aristocrats. One of them might know a way in. Where there's a gill... Locke. Yeah? Why are you coming with me? Well, there's the rumor about a legendary treasure hidden in Imperial territory and all. I thought I might have a look around. It seems you have some magicite. Want to learn more about espers? Yeah, sure. To use an esper, you must first equip it by selecting espers from the abilities menu. To summon the esper in battle, select the name of the esper by scrolling to the top of the magic command list. You can only call upon each esper once per battle. Learning spells. When an esper is equipped to someone, that character will learn spells over time. The set of spells each esper teaches is different. The higher a spell's acquisition rate, the faster it will be memorized. Some espers also permanently increase an attribute like strength, magic, HP, or MP when the character who has them equipped gains a level. So let's go ahead and equip some espers. Let's see here. Does anybody... Okay, here we go. Let's give Kate Sith to Celes. No, actually, let's give Kate Sith to Sabin. Learn a couple of good spells and he'll level up his magic. Okay, Celes is going to take the Ramu. Magicite, I think. I want her to learn some Thunder and Thundara. It would be nice for her to get a level 2 spell. Let's give Locke Siren. And let's give Edgar Kieran. That way Locke can get more health. Edgar has plenty of health. Sabin can start getting magic. And Celes can start getting stamina. Which is kind of... oh wait, hold on. Locke is about to level up. Yeah, okay. That's good. Actually, you know what? Let's give... he's about to level up, so let's give him... Kate Sith. Everybody, I want to have their magic stat increase as high as possible. For real? Really? Now you see everybody has a magic command. You just had to fucking do that, didn't you? For fuck's sake. So Locke just got a +1 to his magic. So let's take a look at the stats here of our party. Who's the next one to level up? Celes, right? Yes, so let's give her Kate Sith. Let's give Locke Ramu. We're gonna try and level up everybody with the magic stat first. Let's use a tent. Look, Edgar's cool little tent. Let's save. Now the game really opens up. And we get to really start shaping our characters in the way we would like. Surrounded. Let's have her attack. Solar Potion. I love the mug ability. 2 mithril knives. That's what I got earlier, mithril knife. Okay. Is there anything that I still need to buy? I don't think so, but let's just double check. I don't remember. White dress for Celes. Let's do it. Yeah, let's give him the twist headband. I don't... Oh, we can buy Science Kiki Ichimundo or whatever it was called. We might as well buy it. Just so he'll have it. In case we decide to use him. Kiku Ichi Manji is what I meant to say. And let's stay at the end if we need to. It couldn't hurt. Rooms are 250 gil per night. Will you be staying? Yep. Alright. And let's take a look at... I don't think there was anything we needed here, but let's just take a second look. Some more earrings would not hurt. Let's get one more so we have 4 of them. So we have 2 pairs. Earrings are one of the best relics in the game, I think. The only way to reach the Empire now is by air. Of course, you need an airship for that. What? Did you think I was going to suggest launching yourself from a catapult? Huh. Is that like a reference to Secret of Mana? No one would be crazy enough to go to the Imperial continent these days unless they had no choice. I didn't realize they changed what they said. But this is where we need to go. Well, who's this guy? Maria? Me? Sorry, I mistook you for someone else. Still, you can pass for Maria in a heartbeat. Oh dear, we're really in trouble this time. Celes looks like Maria? That man must have dropped this. That man is the director of the troupe that performs at the Opera House. Everyone just calls him Impresario. He's been in a tizzy ever since that letter arrived. Dearest Maria, I've decided to take you as my wife, so I'll be coming to kidnap you. The Wandering Gambler. That's real nice. Hey lady, you're gonna be my wife. Tough titty. It's gonna happen. Just let it happen. Who's this wandering what's-his-face? Were you born on a farm, son? One of my favorite characters here. Even though he is a little creepy. A gambling vagabond who finds freedom from society's narrow views of morality aboard his airship, the Blackjack. Setzer, let's go. That would be Setzer, owner of the world's only airship. If we had that airship, we'd have our way into the Empire. Let's set up a meeting with this Setzer. You're a spitting image of Maria, huh? Haven't heard of her, you say? She's a famous opera singer. So, Setzer's gonna capture Maria. Celes looks like Maria. I sense a good plan coming together. Let's head to the opera house. Let's go outside and save, and then let's take a chocobo there. Because I don't use near enough chocobos. Hang on just a second, so sorry. Okay. Just making sure I wasn't going to miss anything if I took a chocobo. 250 gil for a chocobo ride. How about it? Chocobo. I really redid this theme. And here we go. Here's the opera house. I feel like if I were a opera house owner, I wouldn't put it in the middle of nowhere, only accessible by a thin land bridge with monsters and stuff. But what do I know? Ah, it's you again. We read that letter, so Setzer is coming here to snatch Maria away. He'll probably appear right at the climax of the first act. He loves to make an entrance. Perfect. When he shows up, we'll jump out and nab him. Dear me, no. He'll ruin the performance. I'll lose my job. But if you don't do anything... Do you see my conundrum? I want the performance to be a success, but I don't want Maria to be abducted. I say, let him take her. We use a decoy. Once he's got her, we'll follow him right back to his airship. And if all goes well, we should be able to commandeer it. Are you mad? If anything should happen to Maria. That's why we use the decoy. We can hide Maria someplace safe. Coming in? You said yourself that Celes looks like Maria. Now, just a minute. She can be our Maria. We'll let Setzer kidnap her and lead us to his airship. Brilliant! Huh, hold on here. I'm a former general, not some opera floozy. She runs to the door. Mi, mi, do, re, mi, fa. Maria. That's the spirit. Oh, who's this? It's Ultros. I got my own little surprise plan for y'all. Just like Setzer. It'll be tons of fun. Better get to work. We gotta make a star out of you, Celes. Ah, isn't anyone gonna read it? Yes, that's right. He's back. Ultros. Guess who's back? Back again. Ultros is back. Tell a friend. I really, really like this part of the game. This is when as a kid, I was like mind blown by this. The war between the East and the West was growing more violent by the day. Draco, a soldier from the West, thinks of his love, Maria, back at home. This has actual singing in it now. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. Just a smidgen. Point out something about the singers in a minute. Okay. Huh? Why is everyone singing? What are you dumb, Sabin? What's the matter with you? Go on, give her some encouragement. Okay. Good idea. Her dressing room is over here. He's blushing. Have you always been that pretty? Locke, why did you stand up for me when you did? Because I'm tired of standing by and doing nothing while I lose the girls I like. Am I just a replacement for her? She means Rachel. I don't know if this dialogue is the same if you haven't seen that scene in Collingen. That ribbon looks nice on you. I have to go on stage soon. This next scene's an important one. Maria starts to worry that something's happened to Draco and pours her feelings in the song. Shouldn't you check the score one last time? I don't think I need to. We can. Nah, let's not. Well, maybe we have to. Oh, my hero, my beloved, shall we be made to part? The promises of perennial love, yet sing here my... Let me try that again. Holy shit. Though promises of perennial love, yet sing here in my heart. I'm the darkness, you're the starlight, shining brightly from afar. Through hours of despair, I offer this prayer to you, my evening star. Was my final vows exchanged be with him and not with you? Were you only here to quiet my fear? Oh, speak, guide me anew. This is where you pick up the flowers, climb the stairs, and toss the bouquet from the highest balcony. Be sure to finish by the end of the interlude. There isn't much time before the start of scene 2. Impresario. Scene 2. No. We're ready to go. This is where they really stepped up this scene from the... Oh, it's so cool. I wish they would have remade the whole game in this style. The Western armies were defeated and Maria's castle fell into the hands of the East. Forced to wed the Eastern Prince Rolls, Maria thinks still only of Draco as she gazes the stars each night. So she sounds a little amateurish as a vocalist, and a lot of people gave her shit, the singer of this, for that. But I mean, it only makes sense. Come, Maria, dance with me. It only makes sense since Maria is a... Sorry, Celes is an amateur singer. They changed the way this works. They turned it into QuickTime events. You used to have to walk. They're like the easiest QuickTime events in history, but... They changed the lyrics a little bit too. I mean, all things considered, she's a general. She's a pretty good singer, that's what I'm trying to say. Prince Ross is looking for his dance partner. Please, leave the past behind. Our kingdom is part of the East now. A nice 3/4 waltz. Dun 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 dun. You were wonderful, Celes. Yeah, I really like that scene. Like I said, they do give the singer a little bit of shit because she doesn't sound as professional as like the male singer. But like I said, she's supposed to be an amateur singer. It'd be weird if she came out and just was like a opera, you know, savant or something. But I really like it. I like the way they did the 2.5D graphics, and it's just really nice. I think they did a great job with this part. I wish the whole remake would have been 2.5D like this, but I don't know what kind of resources that would take, and maybe one day we'll get a Final Fantasy VI remake a la Final Fantasy VII, but you know, I owe you guys one, so I'm gonna jam up your opera, Ultros. Uh-oh, better tell the impresario. Ultros is just like a rat bastard piece of shit. What? The Western survivors attack. Impossible. Attack. Wait. Oh, it's Prince Draco. Oh, Draco, I guess.
Insolent road, Western Hall, you would address my queen to be Maria. Yes, sir, you have Maria's hand. I would die before that day comes. Then it's a duel.
Insolent, what do you say? Insolent rogue, knave of the western lands? But how is he planning to disrupt the opera? With that? Let's see if Maria can shrug this off. This is heavier than I thought. It's gonna take me 5 minutes to push this thing off. We haven't a second to lose. Talk to the stagehand in the room up to the right. He'll help you get up there. Leave it to us. Alright. We're gonna dash, because... the impresario sent you. You need to get up to the catwalks. Lower the switch on the far right, but don't touch any of the others. Okay. Thankfully, I know where to go. I've done this about 1,000,000 times. Okay, those are the only two we gotta worry about. If we can dodge the rest, we will. Yeah, well, whatever. Okay, I was trying to dodge that one, but whatever. Block learned thunder. Sabin learned sleep. Okay, the time does pause in the menu. Let's make sure everybody's healed up here. Some high potions. Huh? Oh, rats! Well, that certainly interrupted the performance. Oh no, this'll never do. With those two flattened, there's no one to win the girl. How can the story possibly continue? Crowd's like, boo. Neither Draco nor Rouse will win Celeste's hand. It is I, Locke, the world's most premier adventurer, who shall take her as my wife. Oh dear, what dreadful acting. Silence, knave. You stand in the presence of octopus royalty. A low-born thief like you could never defeat me. I challenge you to a duel. Might as well make the most of this. Music! Did you miss me? Oh. Thwarted again. I feel like such a sucker. Wow, that was very easy. No XP, no gil. What a bum. Hold it right there. My compliments on a most impressive performance. Setzer, I'm a man of my word, impresario. I'm taking Maria. What? Unforeseen twists at every turn. Just as we think Maria is to become Locke's new bride, she's dragged off by Setzer instead. What fate lies in store for her now? Be sure to come back and see part 2. And that's the opera scene. Don't worry, I'll give you plenty of attention later. What a creep. What a performance. You're a great fake actress, Celes. Enough. But the real show starts now. It's time for Act 2. Where's Setzer? He should be right back. What are you doing in here? You're not Maria, are you? Setzer, we need your help. We need to get to Vector. Your ship is the only. If you're not Maria, then we have nothing to talk about. Wait, we heard that your ship is the finest vessel in the world. And that you were let me try that again. And that you were the world's greatest gambler. I'm the king of Figaro. Excuse me. I'm the king of Figaro. If you help us, you'll be well rewarded. Come with me. Then you'll... Don't misunderstand me. I still haven't said I'll help you. Is there a save point somewhere? Look at this place, man. This is swanky. Is there a save point in here? No, there is not. Oh well, we'll just have to keep going for a little while. Let's go talk to Setzer. Whoops, that's the wrong way. Business has been awfully slow lately, thanks to the Empire. You're not the only one suffering. The Empire has been toppling towns and villages left and right. They're abusing their Magitek power and trying to take over the world. My kingdom was allied with the Empire until recently. Maybe you want to be a slave to... excuse me. Maybe you want to be a slave to the Empire, but I sure don't. We're at least together in hating the Empire, right? So please. You know, I think you may be even cuter than Maria. Huh? Alright, if Celes becomes my wife, I'll help you. Otherwise... What? Are you crazy? Fine. Great, it's settled. On one condition. We flip this coin. If it's heads, you help us. If it's tails, I'm yours. Well, Mr. Gambler? Ha! I like it. I accept. Celes, are you serious? If you marry that guy... Ready? Heads. I win. Now it's time for you to hold up your end of the bargain. A valuable trinket indeed. I've never seen a double-headed coin before. And makes you realize that Edgar flipped that same coin when he was talking to Sabin. And he picked heads. He basically gave Sabin his freedom. While, letting Sabin shirk the duties of becoming king. And Edgar took it upon himself to do it. So... little tidbit of interesting lore there. And Celes used it to hustle the hustler here. That coin? Edgar? Don't tell me. I'm afraid you've been hustled, Mr. Gambler. But that's part of the game now, isn't it? Huh. How low can you stoop? I love it. Alright, I'll help you. Gambling against the Empire with nothing to lose but my life. I haven't felt so excited in years. My life's a chip in your pile. Ante up. I can't believe this clunky old thing can fly. You sure try that again. I can't believe this clunky old thing can fly. You sure it'll stay in the air? When things fall, they fall. Life's a game of chance. You play your cards and fate plays hers. He's Setzer seems to be kind of a fatalist. In terms of philosophy. Just kind of leaving it up to fate. They'll spot us in the air from miles away if we try to fly this thing into the Empire. We'd better land a safe distance away. That sounds like a good idea. I'll stay on board and keep the ship ready to take off at a moment's notice. Very ominous. This is another part that blew me away as a kid. Flying to Vector. It almost reminds me of the big giant building in Blade Runner, if you guys have seen that. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Well, let's use a tent, maybe. And then we can save. I guess I could have just used the damn inn, but whatever. And let's save here. And we will explore the towns on the southern continent and make our way into the Empire next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster. If you enjoyed any of this content, feel free to give me a thumbs up and a subscription. It's free for you. It's huge for me. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope everybody has a wonderful evening and take care. Bye-bye now.